Hey, this is Nate from Alesis. We're here at Winter NAMM 2014 with Keyboard Magazine, and I'm going to show you the brand new series, two new series of MIDI keyboard controllers, the VI series and the V series. Each series comes in 61, 49, and 25 key. The ones we're going to look at right now are the 49 key versions of each one. I'll start with the V49. The V49 has a full-size synth action key bed, and they are square front waterfall keys. We have 8 drum pads with single color blue LEDs. Those are pressure and velocity sensitive drum pads, so they can be clip triggers or they can be a true drum pad. We have our backlit blue LED pitch and mod wheels. We have 4 assignable knobs and 4 assignable buttons and an octave up and down. Really simple and straightforward. The idea here is taking up the least amount of space on your studio desk and addressing tracking within plugins in the recording experience or just simple instrument performance on stage. Really cool piece, really compact modular design. But the big news with both series is that we're putting the pads on the left side of the key bed. As part of that, we made sure that our design stayed within standard case dimensions, so you don't have to worry about these keyboards not fitting in a standard 25, 49, or 61 key case or accessory package. So let's talk about VIs. There's a lot more going on there. So the VI49 has 16 RGB pads on the left side of the key bed. You get full-size pitch and mod wheels. Again, backlit blue LED, really easy to see on stage and in the studio, and it looks pretty cool. Your key bed goes from synth action on the Vs to semi-weighted with aftertouch on the VIs. So pretty nice quality key bed, and it's the lowest price point to get a semi-weighted key bed. Let me run through a couple more, and then I'll give you pricing on all of them. But one of the other unique things is that we put an onboard MIDI time clock on the VI series. What that lets us do is transport controls, it lets us do tap tempo, and it lets us do roll mode for the pads. On the hardware side, when you engage roll mode, your lower left 8 buttons across the top panel become your time division controls. So all those build-ups, breakdowns in live performance, or even those kind of modern trap style hi-hats, you can do on the hardware side of the VI series keyboards. The last thing I'll explain is the top section here. We have a lot of knobs and a lot of buttons. In this case, we have 12 knobs across the 49, and we have 36 buttons. 2 ways to look at this. If you're working within Logic or Pro Tools or any other recording DAW, these can be mapped as channel strips. You can do your volumes, pans, EQs with your kind of synth style knobs here, a little bit of resistance, and then your buttons underneath could be mute, solo, record enabled, so you're arming tracks right from the hardware. Next, you could be performing in Ableton with this, and all of your buttons become a layout for triggering your clips within Ableton, and you can do effects on-offs on other buttons, use your knobs for scene volume, even filter sweeps, effects parameters, all that good stuff. So let me get straight down to it. Let's talk about pricing for both series. The first one we talk about is the V series, and we have a V25 at $79, a V49 that you just saw at $99, and a V61 at $149. Now the VI series, with all those kind of new features and a new way to look at a MIDI controller, our V25 is $169, our V49 that you just saw is $199, and our V61 is $249. So software, all the normal things that you would access for parameter settings, as far as a sub-menu on the hardware, we put it into a single-page software accompaniment to all of the keyboards. You get a visual representation of the keyboard, and you can just go and dial in your parameters, like your drum pad sensitivity, your velocity curves on the key bed, and your ranges for knobs or any of the other controllers. That is part of the package. Also part of the package for everyone is Ableton Live Lite 9 and a collection of plugins from Air and Sonobox. So you have some great synthesizer and keyboard plugins out of the box, drum plugins out of the box. That's about it. That's the V series and VI series.
Beautiful. What's the availability on those?
We're looking at June.
For both for all models from both of the
That's
lines?
correct. All 6 keyboards.
Outstanding. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.